Hey guys, it's Jess. Happy Friday. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about speed of response and speed of delivery and why that matters as a freelance artist or any business owner or entrepreneur for that matter. So first off, think of the most amazing customer experience. What would be the ideal customer experience? It'd be something where if you have a question, they get right back to you. If you pay for something, you get it right away. You know, nobody likes to wait, right? So, some freelancers I've heard over the years, they say things like, oh, I don't want to work too hard. I want to enjoy life. I don't want to be chained to my phone, and it's cool to have hours of operation, hours when you're open. But, if a client or potential client reaches out to you, first I probably should say hi to everybody. Hello. If a client or a potential client reaches out to you, it's super important to respond like ASAP. There has to be they have to know that you're right there. And even if it's just that you get the email and you say, look, I got your email and I'm going to look into that, and you get right back to them right away. It's better than no response at all. And, some folks, they go, oh, I'm really bad with emails or phone messages or text messages or Facebook messages. And, I think, well, it's, sometimes there's a technical issue or something with an email or whatever where you don't get it. But if you say you're not good at email, man, you got to get better. It's like some people you send an email to, it's like a black hole, or you send them a text message and they never respond, or you leave them a phone message and they're like, oh, I don't do phone messages. And it's like, well, then you shouldn't have it set up on your cell phone. So anyway, if you're not organized, you're not good at it, you should have a system, make a system. Like, for example, I try not to, if I haven't handled something, I mark it as unread or flag it or something like that. And the problem with that is then you think, oh, I'll do it later, but maybe you won't do it later, right? So it's good to do it now. So, on the flip side of that, sometimes people, they want a snap answer from you. For a bid, or they're asking you to do something, and maybe it's something a little bit unusual. I mean, obviously, if it's something that's your normal business type of thing, you have your stock answer, your regular services, you go, yeah, I could totally do that. Here's how much I charge. This is when you'll get it, da 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 da. But sometimes people are asking you something a bit unusual, so you just, get the specifics and then say to them, awesome, cool, that sounds great, let me take a look at it and I'm going to get back to you. Or I'll draft up a bid, something like that, to give yourself some time to think. So you don't have to be pushed around by response time. Sometimes it's good to just at least respond and then be able to give a full, more in-depth explanation or response after that, or a full bid. Okay, so there's that, and there's delivery of product also. For reasons that I mentioned before, some freelancers, they say oh, I don't want to work too hard. I want to live my life, blah, blah, blah. So they take forever to deliver the product that they promised their customers. And, some photographers, I'll just call them out on that. Some photographers, they take months or weeks to deliver something that somebody already paid for. And meanwhile, their clients are getting nervous and wondering what the heck is going on. And I would too. I'd be like, hey, did you leave town? When am I going to get the thing that I'm really excited to get? So, you got to just deliver stuff when you say, I'm on my contracts, I have a specific turnaround. And sometimes I'm so excited after a shoot often that I just want to sit down and I want to process the pictures and deliver them to the client right away because I want to share them. It's a really great experience and I want them to have the finished product right away so they can enjoy it just as much as I am. And I think that's better. And sometimes, maybe you can't do that because you have a lot of other work lined up and and often that's what happens, right? But as long as you have your particular turnaround stated in your contract or whatever, so that way people aren't wondering, and if you can deliver it faster, people always like to get their stuff faster, makes you feel good. So anyway, so if you can do it now, get it done now, especially while things are fresh in your mind and you kind of, the job is fresh and you're still thinking with it, what the mood was like or what your client needs and wants and just little things. So anyway, so to recap, respond to communication as soon as possible, deliver your product as soon as possible, and there you go. Hope you find that helpful. So happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I hope you spend it doing something that you love.